Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. I am out in the woods with Tink here and we are going to camp, but I didn't bring all my gear. I've gone a little bit minimal, not too much, still looking after myself, but we'll go through what we got and you can have a look. So I've got this little pack, which we'll get to in a minute. This is a basic Boy Scouts sleeping pad. Bits inside it are Tink's things, so Tink's bit of tarp, Tink's coat and Tink's blanket. So that's her, because she shouldn't suffer. Got a sleeping bag, and then the pack. So in this pack, got some food, which we'll come to later. I've got my camera gear. Stay there. Just some odds and ends, tea bags and coffee. Got one beer. First aid kit. Pair of gloves. Tin of dog food. That's my jacket for later when it gets cold. Whoops. What else we got in here? Got a saw and a knife. New blade on the saw. I put that on last week and we're putting it through its paces. Sorry, Tink. Got a bottle of water. Head torch. What's in there? That is a warm hat and a base layer. And I've got a rubbish bag. And that's it. And there, oh, got Tink's bottle of water. And toilet paper. Sorry. And that's it. That is the extent. So there's no tarp, there's no tent, so I'm going to knock up some kind of shelter to sleep in. And then we'll cook some food and then we'll try and sleep. I've had a little wander about. I'm sort of going to set up somewhere here. There's a tree just behind you with a sort of fork in it, so we'll lay a ridge pole in there and build from that. But let's put all this back in the bag and then we'll get on. So I've cleared away the spiky stuff and found this big old heavy bit of wood. That's my ridge pole. Yes, I'm going to have my head at this end, feet down at the small end. I'm going to fill the back with whatever they're called, slats, and cover it in sort of probably bracken and then the leaf litter, because the leaf litter is full of the chestnut shells. So if I can get the bracken on there and then dump the leaf litter on, that should keep me waterproof if in case it rains. And then possibly I might cover some of the front. I'm going to leave a bit open here so that I can have the fire in front of me and there's room for Tink. She can sleep by the fire. But we're playing it by ear for a change. But yeah, this is pretty strong. So let's find some bits to go on top. And then we're making progress. But yeah, step one, pick a spot. Done. Budding like a dream. Making progress. We're doing good. Right, a bit more. Let's see if I can find another long one. Most of this is just coming off the ground. I'm just cutting it to fit. So I don't think it's going to be the strongest structure ever. It'll be dry. Can't think, let's find one more. Like a glove. You think you're right? So we got a semblance of a structure. I'm going to harvest some bracken now and put that on top, and then kick a load of this up there as well for a bit of insulation. It's a lovely day. It's been raining a lot. That's what I was thinking. The ground is very wet, and so inside I'm going to have to put some twigs and stuff down just so that I'm off the floor a little bit. But we'll come to that later. So for now, some bracken over there. I'm gonna gather a little bit. Not bad. Probably do us. I reckon that'll do the back. Can't see too many gaps. Let's have a look round the other side, shall we? That's not bad at all. There's a little gap round there. Might just get some things to stuff in there. home for the night. Oh dear, oh dear. Good job, Tink, thanks for your help. Right, just got to make inside a bit comfier. Although saying that, I might just dissuade any bugs from living in there. I might just light a little fire and then just put some smoky bits of wood in there just to smoulder and shoo out any nasties before I get too settled in. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Sounds like a plan. Hey baby. When I was walking in, there was a fallen tree. I think it was a birch over there, and there's some real bushy branches, so I might lay all them in there, but not until I've smoked it out a little bit. So I think if I get the fire going now out here and then just dangle some bits in there for a little while and have a bit of a rest, because I'm worn out now. But yeah, I'm happy with that. That's alright. It's alright. Right, let's get on. So I've got a kneeling pad and a fire lighter. Let's see what we can do about this. I'll just find a block. Okay, now we are sensible. Right, Tink. Little one. Wait, get your nose out. No, no, no. Come on, you can blow it all away. It's coming, Tink, it's coming. Are you sitting directly in front of the camera, Tink? Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Well, I'll tell you what. There are chestnuts everywhere here that have dropped fresh ones. I might pick some up if I remember before it gets dark, and we could roast some up. I don't know what made me think of that. Right, we could be good to go. big fat head out the way, Tink. Hello. Yes, I know. Well, I was going to smoke that out and then I'll make it comfy for us after that, won't I? I'll make it comfy, yes I will. Right. Yes. Get a wet bit, see if I can get that to light, and maybe that as well. Try and get them to light because they're wet and horrible, and then chuck them in the shelter. See what we can do about. Woohoo! There's a fresh chestnut come down. Let's go and get some actually. Okay, so the little logs are the smouldery logs are smouldering. It's good. Just going to lay that one in there. And that one in there. Any more? Be alright. Down that end. Extra one there. I just put them back on the fire while they warm up again. I'm hungry, so I'm just going to tuck into some of my rations, wherever they are. So I'm just going to have a raisin oat and almond bar, just to see me through till dinner. Get your snout out of it. Oh, that's cute. It's in little squares. You've got your own water, I'll get it for you. Alright. Yeah. Right. Need to make my bed and your bed a little bit comfy. Yeah, go see what we can find. Pardon me. Come on, Tink, let's get on. Yeah, I've been picking up a few chestnuts as I go. Not quite sure how I'll roast them with. I've got no pot to cook them in, so I don't know. I'll throw them in the coals later and see what they're like. They might not be any good, but we'll see. But yeah, see if I can find that tree. So this is what I spotted reasonable, just enough to keep me away from the ground. So I'm going to drag some of this back, see what we can use. Away from the fire. Hey. Just coming down on the floor. I'm just trying to kind of herringbone it, but I'm not worrying too much. I'm putting the sticky parts on the outside and the leafy bits in the middle. It's never going to be perfect. I can't remember how big this is. I bought it for Tink, but maybe we'll share. Battered old thing. Oh yeah! That bit's yours, Tink. You can be closest to the fire. Does that grab you? Right? I reckon we'll be alright, won't we? We'll be alright. Okay. Shelter's done. In it. In it. And if it rains, she can get in here with me. I'll drag her in. Won't I? Of course I will. Tink's happy already. She's got a place to lay down. What have you spied? A little beetle? You spied a little beetle? Is he hiding under a leaf? Get him, Tink, get him! Oh dear. She's such a hunter. Well, I think that calls for a celebration, so I might have my one beer and get the fire stoked up, ready for cooking dinner on. because it's a bit of a smoky mess at the moment. Right, up I get. I reckon it's a job well done. You like it, don't you? You like it. Keep your blanket off the wet ground, sweetheart, and then it won't get damp. Oh dear. Let's do something about this fire. Cheers guys and gals. Wait, I'm going to set my shelter on fire. Oh, that's a good afternoon's work. Good girl. Yeah, so I'm going to make some food in a minute. Once that burns down to coals. And then we're good. And we're good for the evening. I'm really pleased with that. How pleased I am at 3 o'clock in the morning when I can't sleep. Who knows, but right at this present moment, very pleased. Right, you comfy now? I agree. So I haven't been to these woods for a while. It's changing colour now. Autumn's coming. Or autumn's here, I suppose. Leaves are starting to change colour. Chestnuts are dropping like crazy. Oh, that reminds me. Got a pocket full. Question is, I mean, I've roasted chestnuts in the oven. You have a pan, don't you? When I was a kid, we used to have a pan that went on the fire. I don't think I've got any foil with me. If I had a bit of foil, I'd just make a little bowl and put them in the coals, but I don't have that, so I guess I'll just rake a little pile of coals later when it's died down a bit and just drop them in and see what happens. But yeah, it's good to be out. Been super busy at work. I've been on antibiotics this week because of my rotten finger. But, I think it's starting to get better. I'm not 100%. I've got to go back to the doctors in about 3 days, but I had a week's worth of antibiotics because my wife sent me to the doctor in the end, and it's either a bacterial infection or a fungal infection. So I've got fungal cream and I had the antibiotics for the bacterial. And it's looking a lot better than it was, but my wife, being the boss, strapped me up before I came out here and filled it with dirt, which is probably a good thing because this bandage looks a right state now. So thanks, Carly. I'm going to sit here for a little while, 20 minutes, half hour, let that fire burn right down. Right, time for food. Fire is a nice bit of coals. That looks good. So what's in my bag? What's in your bag, Angelos? A rubber glove. Very sensible. Very sensible. Oh, it's a bit small. Alright. A little package. yummy. So I'm just gonna gently drop them on the coals. Put that there for a minute. I've got some steak spice type stuff. Put a clean hand in. Lots on, shall we? Lots and lots. Ah, you're back, are you? Leave that alone. Teacher's had her food over there. Again, I didn't have a bowl, so I had to find a hollowed out bit of tree to have her dog food in. Alright, you've eaten now. You happy? They're mine. You leave them alone. And I need to find my rubbish bag while they cook. Carve a little clean bit off this wood. So I've got a pointy stick. I'll flip that straight onto a hot bit. These bits off. Do you want some steak, Tink? I've got these ciabatta, ciabatta rolls. Which I just want to toast, but I'm going to toast them on the fire. And I might keep that for a plate. Ooh, toasty. Ooh, a little bit crispy. That's okay. It's nice. I know, you'll get some, don't worry. Don't worry, you'll get some, you will. It's exciting, isn't it? Right, what do I need? I need some twigs for get the fire going after, unless you want to do it. What's that on you? What is that on you? Yeah, I need some twigs to build up the fire. I need somewhere. I've got some mustard. That would be glorious, wouldn't it? Mustard. Let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah. That is ridiculous. Right, let's eat. Look at that. This steak is hanging out. Mikey, I think she likes it. Oh, that is well tasty, isn't it? Oh, I was hungry. I didn't realise how hungry. Doing all that work this afternoon was giving me an appetite. That's really nice. I'll tell you what, it could do with onions. I did think last night about putting in whole onions and just sitting them in the fire and letting them cook, and then peeling them once they were cooked. And then shoving big chunks of it in here. I forgot this morning. Right. I better share my dinner with Tink. We'll come on back in a minute. Yes, we will. What you looking at? See, I can cut a bit off so that you're not waiting and wetting yourself while I eat. You're a good girl. Yeah, we'll see in a bit. Dinner was very nice. Very nice. I probably could have eaten another one. I was starving. It's getting chilly now. Oh, so I'll put my coat on. I've put some longer logs on the fire. I might make a cup of tea. That sounds like it'll warm me up, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Where's my canteen gone? It's next to me. Yeah. So yeah, a warm drink. And then we'll call it a night after that. In my top coat pocket, but it's the chestnuts in my shirt pocket. Yeah, I'm just going to drop these along the front of the fire. Ooh. They're in. And we'll see what happens. Actually, maybe I should get my sleeping bag out and give it a chance to... What's the word? Chance to... What am I trying to say? Loft, that was the word I was looking for. To get it to loft itself up a bit. No, that's not your bed, that's my bed. This is your bed that you covered in mud. You can be on it for 5 minutes. Warm it up for me. So I don't get it all muddy. Happy? Happy? Yeah? I had my tea and I put chestnuts in the fire. I forgot about them and I was reminded when a couple of them exploded and they went up in the air and the bits come down on me like snow. And I thought, oh, the wood's doing funny things, but I remembered the chestnuts were all in the front. I couldn't get my hand close enough to get any out, so I ended up pushed them in further with a stick and covered them in wood, and they popped under the wood so they didn't hit me in the face. But yeah, I'm going to eat this and shift her out my bed. Come here, Tink. Ah. Tink, don't ignore me. Come on. Come here, get your coat on. Come on. Come on. Let's get your coat on. Don't want you to get cold. Don't want you to get cold, precious. Oh, where'd you go? There you are. See what kind of a bed I've got. My bag as a... Oh yeah, I use my bag as a pillow. Lay on my car keys. Oh. That's better. You can lay down with me, Tink. Come on, lay down. Lay down. Come on. Alright. Ah, dear. Oh. Well, that's us for the night. I'm saying good night. Wish me luck. See you in the morning. One thing left to say. GoPro, stop recording. Oh. Morning. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Tink, you want my spot? I've got to get up and have a wee. You alright? Are you a bit chilly? Are you a bit chilly? Okay. Oh, I think... Oh. It's a struggle getting out. Tink got a bit cold. When I woke up this morning, she was a bit shaky. So we've come out for a walk and try and get her to run, just to warm her up a bit. And then I'll go back. I'm going to light the fire for some breakfast. But I think she's warmed up now. She's dabbing about with her tail in the air. Come here. Come on. I think she's warm. I think she's warm. I am warm. Hey, not my coat. Calm down, dear. Yeah. We're going to go back and light a fire. I'll leave you with that view. Come on. So fire's on and we're a bit warmed up. Yeah. Right. Boil, baby, boil. So I've got one sachet porridge, a sachet coffee and a tea bag. I think I'll be going coffee, you know. They're in my coat. Look out, Tink. Right. Breakfast. Oh, that's better. That's better. Don't knock it over. Hey. That's about it, I think. I've got my breakfast and coffee. I've stomped out the fire. I'm going to bury it all. But I'm going to leave this here because I might come back and stay another night. It'll be interesting to see whether it lasts or not. I expect all the bracken will die off from the top and it'll end up just being a pile of wood. And that's the case, all that wood that's lent up, when I come here again, I can use as firewood. So I'm going to leave it here. It's a beautiful morning, misty. But yeah, we'll stop here. I still got to pack up, but you've seen me pack up enough times. We'll say goodbye now. Now I'll pack up and go home. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry, I shouldn't be doing this while eating, but thank you very much for watching. If you're on Instagram, come over and follow me on Instagram, Camp Life Bushcraft. If you're a YouTuber, if you make your own YouTube videos, I've got a Facebook group called Camp Life Bushcraft's Outdoor Sharing Space. It's a platform for anyone who makes videos of the outside to share them. It doesn't have to be videos, it can be photos. I put mine in there. Quite a few others put theirs in there. So if you want a place to share your videos, come on over, it's fine. But that is it for this week. Thank you very much. See you next time. Na zdrowie.